Yeah.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Nice.
So
Why is
it's
it
fitting
called
for us.
Easter Sunday? Sorry?
No, I'm saying fitting for us because Easter bunnies and all. So we are like Easter rabbit holes today.
Easter rabbit holes on Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know why it is called a Sunday.
Hmm.
It's based on a god's name. And that also leads us to the topic of today, which is English words named after people. And I
Yeah,
hope
absolutely.
you don't have the word Sunday in your set.
No, I don't. But yeah,
Awesome,
good to be
awesome.
back. I think after a small hiatus, both are back. And I think now also have a regular rabbit holes episodes running soon. But for now, it's Rabbit Fire. I think we're excited for this format as well because a lot of you have showered your love on this. So let's get going. As Anurag said, today's topic is eponyms or things named after people.
Absolutely. And like just to get into it, let's quickly take the intro. I am Anurag, and with me is my co host Deven. And this is an episode of Rabbit Fire, which is our rapid fire style quiz format where we just compete with each other based on 5 questions we come up with based on some popular topics. So we have done Liverpool versus Manchester United before. We have done plain old etymology questions before. And today is a subset of etymology, which is like Devin mentioned before, eponyms, which is basically English words named after different people. So we don't really have an example to give off top of our head because it might spoil the questions that we have. But you'll get to know what it is when we get into our sets, right, Devin?
Perfect. Yes. And yeah, this is a very quick rapid fire style format and it has very crisp, succinct questions and some of them real eye openers because you might think that these are very obvious ones, but they're not sometimes. So we've loved doing this format in the past and excited to start off the new season with this one.
Yes. And as is tradition, we take turns in going first or second. So I believe it is your turn to show your set first this time.
All right, let's go. Time to get into rapid fire. So let me put the timer as well. So we'll give approx 30 seconds for a question. And if it's like a lengthy one or you're almost there, we can give 5-10 seconds extra as well. Okay, my stopwatch is ready. Are you ready, Anurag, for today's rapid fire on eponyms?
Yes,
Okay,
let's go.
here you go with your first question on rapid fire. Question one. What was named after this German inventor and mechanical engineer, Rudolf Dasch? The image is shown on the left. Your time has started.
German immediately makes me think Dassler. So is it like Adidas?
Not Adidas. That's a
Oh,
good guess,
no.
but also very similar sounding answer though. Little similar sounding, I would say. That's your
Rudolf.
hint.
Oh, I know this. I know this. This is Diesel.
Perfect. Just in time. 28 seconds on the clock, and you got it right in Foggy time. This is diesel.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, the
Nice.
German inventor Rudolf Diesel, and that was the fuel was named after Mr. Diesel. Perfect. That's
Oh,
one out
damn.
of one. Good start. Let me reset the timer.
I did not know that
And
Diesel was a proper noun.
yeah, it is. So TIL for me as well when I was putting this set. So yeah, that hence has become my first question. Cool.
Nice.
Perfect. That's a great start to your rapid fire. Here's your second question. Earlier known as contrology, what physical activity was later renamed in honor of its founder, Joseph Dash? You can see his image on the left, and your timer has started.
Yeah, I think I know this because of my significant other who has just recently started this. So this is Pilates, right?
Perfect. Absolutely spot on. Got it in about 15 seconds. This is Pilates. So yeah, it's named after the person, also a German, Mr. Joseph Pilates. Actually, the story is that he was falling sick very often as a kid, so he wanted to choose a healthier lifestyle, and hence he started
Uh-huh.
something of his own. Obviously, necessity is always the mother of invention, so he started something and called it contrology because you have a lot of control over your muscles and limbs. And later,
Uh,
people named Pilates in honor of Mr. Joseph to honor his contribution to this world of physical activity.
nice.
So perfect. That
Nice.
is 2 out of 2. That's a wonderful start. And let me reset the timer. And here you go. This is your third question, all warmed up. Question number three is this. Is an adjective describing an athletic feat so vastly superior to previous records that it overwhelms imagination. Coined after Bob Dash's legendary 8.9-meter long jump at the 1968 Olympics. So you can see the jump on the right. I'll give you a little bit of more time
Mhm.
because it's a lengthier question. Basically, this adjective describes a vastly superior record breaking event. So basically, if you're breaking a record, you don't just break it like marginally, you break it by quite a distance, like by a country mile, right? So it was coined after this person,
Mhm.
Bob Dash. The time starts now. He was an American athlete, jumped 8.9 meters, and I think broke the record by quite some distance. I'm just saying, if it helps, he has an alliterative name.
Right. I took a random guess, Bob Biswas, but that's a joke.
That also is an alliterative name, but not Bob Biswas. I'll give you maybe 15 more seconds if you can
Okay.
muster. Yes.
Bungie? I don't think that's true.
Good guess. Good guess. I know it's a tough one, this one, but maybe I
Uh-huh.
just put it because I wanted you and the viewers to know about this. Not very often used adjective, but it's called Beemanesque. Okay, it's called
Oh,
Beemanesque.
okay.
Guy, yeah, this guy is Bob Beeman, who was the long jumping athlete from US, and he cleared the previous record by quite a distance. So after his 1968 Olympics long jump, the adjective was coined called Beemanesque thing. So if you're doing something that is vastly superior than the previous ones you've
Damn.
attempted it. It's called a Beemanesque attempt.
Wow. Oh, wow. I did
So
not know
yeah,
this at all. Adding it to
cool.
the
But
list of
yeah,
university words.
yes. So a lot of eponyms that we know around, uh, basically there are two categories I'd say, like diesel or Pilates that you use quite often, but you don't know that they are eponyms, and something like Beemanesque, which you'd probably never use in your life, but still it's good to know that it's named after someone, some living person.
Right.
Cool. So
Nice.
two of three, not bad. I think good going, I'd say. Here's your fourth question of the set. Resetting the timer. Here you go with question number four. The word dash is derived from the name of Etienne de Dash. So both the dashes are same. He was a French finance minister who, in 1759, imposed severe economic demands upon the wealthy. Because of his austere economies, his name became synonymous with anything done or made cheaply, and so with these outline portraits. So that's your hint, outline portraits. Your time
Oh.
starts now.
Okay. The first line I thought it was like Kafkaesque or something, but I believe that the answer is a silhouette.
Perfect guess. So if you draw an outline portrait, it's called a silhouette, and that also is named after a real life person who was a French finance minister, Mr. Silhouette. So
Damn.
when you say something is, an outline sketch of something, it's a silhouette. It's also an eponym named after Mr. Etienne Silhouette of France.
Crazy. Crazy. I did not know he was a
Perfect.
finance minister. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so basically, it was not named for him in the sense like he invented something or, he coined something. Basically, people assigned this adjective so that, they kind of denote that something is cheaply done. So it's a negative connotation
Oh,
of sorts, but it stuck with filmography and painting and all those areas.
awesome.
Perfect. And I think
Amazing.
three of four, that is fantastic. I think you're already above the halfway mark, so you can only do better from here. That's your question number four. Here's your last question of the set. Let's see if you can get this one. Timer is at 0. Question number five coming up now. Named after John Loudon McAdam, a Scottish engineer from the late 1700s, the word is a combo of his name and tar. McAdam was the first to think up using crushed up stone for roads. So what is this everyday word? Your timer has started.
Okay. The only word related to roads with tar I know is tarmac, and that fits here. So is it tarmac?
It is tarmac. So it is actually tar macadam, and then it got shortened to tarmac, which
Oh,
you often see at the airports now very frequently. So this is tarmac. Well done. It is also an eponym named after
nice.
Mr. McAdam.
This I didn't
So
know
perfect.
for sure.
Perfect. What a brilliant way to answer then. Like, good guess. And that's how you actually work out quiz questions. You take a clue and you add 2 plus 2 and arrive at an answer. And generally, if you don't know the answer and then you get it right, it's voila. It's epiphany for everyone.
Yeah.
So well done.
It's all
I
in the
think,
framing of the question.
yeah, perfectly answered. It is Star McAdam. And for all the viewers, let us know if you knew that Tarmac is also an eponym. And Anurag on his set gets 4 on 5, and that's a brilliant attempt. So well done, Anurag. I think that's a superlative effort, a
Awesome.
Beemanesque effort, because you beat the previous one by quite a distance.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure because I didn't do that well in the first one for sure. But The framing of the questions here, even though you didn't know that these words are eponyms, just the framing of the words, putting them together, especially the tarmac one or the silhouette one, like the hints in the questions were on point. So for you, if those of who you are playing with us, pause it and attempt the question. You don't have to give yourself 30 seconds like us. But yeah, we'd like to know your scores in the comments as well.
Correct. And like Anurag said, always take cues from the question. There will be subtle hints that are there in the question. So you just have to look at the bigger picture by taking small bits and joining the dots together. That's how you basically attempt a
Absolutely.
quiz question. And I'm telling you, that feeling of guessing something and then getting it right, as opposed to knowing it already, is massively different and massively fulfilling.
Yeah, it's unparalleled, honestly. Okay,
Cool.
Devin, are you ready for your set?
Yes. Firstly, let me know if there are any overlaps, because now you know both the sets.
Yes, I am pleased to tell you that there are no overlaps. And
Imagine there,
it's,
yeah, there are no overlaps. I was shocked because I had predicted there will be at least a couple of them, but yay, good that we dodged this.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I had a lot more time to prepare this, so I actually went a little bit deeper here. So I thought it would be okay. I thought it would have some overlaps at least, like what we were discussing before. Because some words are right there and you don't know that they are named after people, right? But happy to say that we get 10 distinct words like that today. Welcome to my set, and just some words that I have included on the cover slides are like braille, obviously for the script, sandwich out there in the top right corner, tantalize, which is arguably a mythological origin, but again, Tantalus was a person, and the nut as well, macadamia, which is again like tarmac, named after also the same person which tarmac was named after coincidentally. So a little bit of overlap there, but not in the actual questions itself. Cool. So let me put the timer on, Devin, for you for the question one. Are you ready?
Yes, and firstly, before we begin, I have to say a brilliant cover slide. Like already you're giving teasers of what the set is going to be about, and lovely words on the covers and good backstories to them as well, how they were named. So let's go.
Yes, yes. So, question number one for you is, so, as per some reports in 1931, a librarian at a prestigious academy named Margaret Herrick saw this and said that it looked like her uncle. Since then, people in her office started calling it as a joke. Few years later, a certain columnist picked this nickname up and used it in a print, and it is now officially accepted everywhere. So, what am I talking about? The type starts now.
Okay, I think I can take some hints from here because it says academy and it says uncle and the timeline kind of fits. So I'm gonna guess this is Academy Awards, which are also called Oscars, and this is like Uncle Oscar of Margaret. So I know there was someone called Uncle Oscar, and that's why the awards are called Oscar. So is it that?
Perfect.
Yes.
28 seconds on the dot, and you get the first one right. So this is why the Academy Awards are also called as Oscars. So this is the story behind it. And yeah, brilliant crack. And I don't know how this looks like someone's uncle, but yeah, this is the story behind it.
Yeah, nicely named, and also topical. Like almost a few weeks after
Yes.
the Oscar awards are presented. So very cool.
Awesome. Let me reset the clock. And yeah, one on one, Devin, good going. Ready for your second one?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Cool. So the name of America's missing broadcast emergency response is named in the memory of a 9-year-old kid called X Hagerman, who was kidnapped and murdered in Texas in 1996. So now this emergency broadcast system is used in 20 plus countries in the world. And what is it basically?
Absolutely no clue about this. A 9-year-old ex Hagerman. Okay, it's a name. Okay, I'm just gonna blurt out names because of positive time.
Mhm.
Is it John? I don't. Uh,
No,
is
not John.
emergency broadcast system?
It's a female name. She
Oh,
was a female who
is
got
it
kidnapped.
Annie? Like Annie? Because Annie, are you okay or
No,
something like that?
That's a good guess, but no. You're
Okay.
somewhat close, but not really. Annie, 5 seconds. Uh, okay, the answer, I'll give you like 10 seconds extra. The answer
Okay.
is in the question itself. Let's say that.
Okay. A question.
Okay,
Tag.
5 seconds.
Ah. Okay. Pass. No clue.
Okay. Okay, cool. So the answer here is America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response, or AMBER.
Oh, super. Well done. What a fun. Super
Yeah,
cool.
so
Wow.
this is basically for anyone who doesn't know what an Amber Alert is. It's like government broadcast alerts to get immediate public action on things they want to crack quickly. So, like you see in the image, if someone is missing, they immediately put out a bulletin saying that we are looking for XYZ car, XYZ person. This is how it looks, and that was named after this person who got missing called Amber. What was her surname? Amber Hagerman from Texas, and that's they retrofitted the full form for this. So this is like a backronym. So AMBER right there in the question. So yeah, that's how it gets its name.
Fantastic fun and lovely framing. Like, yeah, it's right there staring in my face, but good to know this. Like, I did not have a clue, but it'll stick with me for a long time.
Yes, that's good to hear. And but okay, no, good going, Devin. 1 out of 2 till now. Let's move to your question number 3. Are you ready?
Yep, let's go.
Question number 3 is a connect question. I'll give you a little more time for this because quite a bit of images here. But basically, connect is one word, and I want you to tell me how these images connect to it. So, this is the first one. There's the second one. This third one. This fourth, and the fifth.
Okay, my guess would be mustache or beard styles named after these people because I can see, I know, I think it's third and fourth. Fourth is obviously that
Okay.
guy, Mr. Burnside.
Okay. Yeah.
From his name, you get sideburns. Uh,
Perfect.
and I think person number three is Frank Zappa. So that's, I think, the
Perfect.
Zappa mustache or something. So I'm guessing it's mustache or beard styles or stuff named after them. Yeah,
Perfectly done. That's a
sorted.
brilliant crack. Did not need any hints or anything, but that's how you crack a question. Basically, it's literally staring in your face. Yeah, like Devan said, this is Mr. Burnside, after which the iconic sideburns mustache beard style is named. This is Frank Zappa. Do you know who this guy is, Devan?
I have a feeling I know about him. It
Very
looks
famous
like a very famous.
mustache style.
Yeah, I would have said Dali, but not Dali.
Uh, not Dali, another painter, a
Oh,
Flemish painter.
it-
Also shares his name with a Liverpool player.
okay. Van Gogh, not Van Gogh.
Oh, you're right there. This is
Oh,
Van
really?
Dyke.
Van Dyke. Okay. Oh, obviously.
This is the Van Dyke mustache style.
Oh,
Then
nice.
this is and it if do you know who this is or want me to tell?
You can give me a hint. I would like to guess. I think looks like Middle Eastern.
So this is a 19th century Italian politician, and we really don't know much about what he has accomplished or anything. He's just, at least right now in this context, known only for his amazing facial hair. But I
Uh,
don't know what else to tell you apart from that.
no, I don't know any beard style named after an Italian.
Cool. No worries. This is called the Gabrialdi style. So
Wow.
basically, you just
Okay.
let unkempt hair grow and curl it at the end. So that is the Gabrialdi style of beard.
Oh, so
And
usually
the
I'll be in
last one,
Gabriel style because I always have
yeah,
it unkempt most of the times.
yeah. And the last one is very iconic. This is actually a fictional character. So this is a supervillain from Chinese stories, also portrayed sometimes in American cowboy movies or the movies back in the day, like Where Eagles Dare and stuff like that. So can you guess which style this is? So basically, it's just two wisps of mustache coming
Yeah,
down on the side like this.
man. If I take any guesses, it would be borderline racism. So I will not.
Okay, no worries. So this is called a Fu Manchu.
Okay, wouldn't have gotten it,
So
but my guesses would have made people kind of boycott rabbit holes. On that note, boycott is also an eponym.
yes,
I hope it's not there in your question
yes.
set, but
No, luckily
suddenly I
it's not.
remembered. Boycott,
Yeah,
the
luckily it's
act
not.
of boycotting something is also named after a person.
Yeah. Yes. So we take our job seriously here and give you one extra piece of information, even though you didn't ask for it in the questions. So
Yeah.
you better subscribe now because of this.
But a lovely question, Anand. Good to club these together because generally I would have only seen sideburns, Funda. in a question, but good
Yeah,
to have them grouped together. So nicely done. Didn't know about
absolutely.
three of.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, and a lot of this beard style, hairstyles are named after people who have famously worn them first. And I just couldn't choose which funda was better, so I just clubbed them all together. And great crack, brilliant crack here, and that gives you 2 out of 3 so far, keeping pace with my score. And cool. Let's move to question number 4. Are you ready? Question number 4 for you is, so this particular thing was designed by George Washington Gale Dash for the 1893 World Columbian Expo, intended to be a rival for the Eiffel Tower. The inspiration may have come from a age-old pleasure wheels, which were used back in 16th century, which were used for observations and are often the center of attraction. So what am I talking about? Your time starts now.
Uh, is this circus? No, I don't think so.
No, not circus. That was the previous episode.
Yeah. Is it carousel?
Ooh, not carousel, but a great guess.
Is it pleasure wheels?
5 seconds. Think about the
Is it
size, intended to rival the size.
Oh, is it Ferris wheel? Oh, this is Ferris wheel.
Yes, yes, right on the dot. What a crack.
Man,
Beautiful.
man, okay. I was thinking horizontal,
Wow.
but yeah, this is the vertical one.
Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. This is the Ferris wheels. And right on the dot, you got that. Yeah, named after the inventor George Washington Ferris. And now you see it in every fair. And I didn't know this was named after a person, honestly.
Yeah, good one. Even I think I didn't know that it was an eponym, but wow, good to know.
Awesome. Cool. That means you have 3 correct answers out of 4. And the last one left for you, which would tie with me if you get it right, is question number 5 coming up for you. In a jury trial, the X defense is a legal strategy in which a criminal defense lawyer tries to confuse the jury rather than refute the case. So the name comes from a South Park episode parodying the O.J. Simpson trial, which includes a character from a 1983 film completely irrelevant to the case, thus parodying the "you must acquit" line that was mentioned in one of our previous episodes. So, what legal defense am I talking about?
Okay, I have no clue. I mean, imagine doing a whole episode on OJ Simpson. I mean, I know the line, if it fits, you must acquit or something like that. I don't know about the South Park episode.
It's a
It's
little bit of a
defense.
difficult one, I must admit.
Hmm.
I'll give you a bit
Is
more
it
time on this.
Miranda
No,
because
no,
of the
that's also
Miranda
an
rights or
eponym,
something?
but not
Yeah.
the Miranda rights. It's a legal
The name?
defense. Basically,
Hmm.
just to give you more hints on this, think very outside the box. It has nothing to do with the legal world. It has everything to do with the film world. And that is the basis of the strategy, right? You bring something so irrelevant to the argument that you know that the jury is going to be confused and start questioning the evidence that has been brought till now.
Okay, so
And
let
comes
me
from
think
like
of
a very famous
hmm,
series.
1983 movie. Oh, it's a series of movies, is it? Oh,
Yes.
is it Godfather series?
No, no, not Godfather.
Okay. Okay. Is
But
it
you're in the area, but
okay. Which series?
okay, just for
Okay,
the
I think
sake
I'm
of the audience.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'd still
Sorry,
like to
before
attempt
you
though.
answer.
Yeah, I won't get points, but let me attempt
Yeah,
this.
the timer is run out, obviously. But yeah, we'll just go on and attempt.
Yes, let me think of 1983 movies. Is it Jaws?
No, not Jaws.
Okay. Any hint to the genre of the movie?
It's fictional, fantasy fiction,
Oh,
science fiction.
okay.
That's the genre.
Back to the Future? Is it 1983? No.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, you can give me the movie
So
maybe.
this franchise is Star Wars.
Oh my God. I
We have
rejected it
to
so
have
many
a
times
Star
because,
Wars.
yeah, man, I rejected it so many times in my head because I'm like, can't be like, so is it, okay, then there are so many, like Darth Vader defense. Is it?
No, no, not.
No, okay,
Nope, nope.
okay. Uh, Skywalker defense.
No.
I can take maybe three more guesses.
Yeah, otherwise we'll cover the entire cast.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yoda
before
defense.
you take a guess, I'll give you a hint so that
Hmm.
it narrows it down.
Yeah.
Basically, this name stems from the fact that this particular character has no business living on the planet that it lives on. Like it is completely out of place on that planet. And that is why the lawyer in South Park makes this particular case that,
Oh,
hey, that guy lives on this planet. It is completely irrelevant. That is why the evidence on this case is also irrelevant. That is the
wa-
basically
wow.
strategy that he applies.
What a lovely question. Anyway, okay. Uh,
Nope, not
is it
R2D2.
Jar Jar Binks?
No, not Jar Jar Binks. Come on.
Oh man.
Last one, last guess.
Okay, last guess. Planet. Is it a main character or a
Yeah, yeah.
subordinate
It's one
character?
of the main iconic characters.
Ayo, okay. Uh, okay, last one. I'm gonna say Palpatine.
No,
Okay,
not Palpatine. So this
okay.
is the Chewbacca defense.
Of course. Oh, yes. Wow, but I didn't know
Yeah.
about
So
this.
basically,
Wow.
yeah, this is an actual legal strategy that is sometimes applied in real world courtrooms. Basically, it is like the argument in South Park was that he lives on this planet of Ewoks, which is like smaller versions of Chewbacca's, and Chewbacca, being a completely different species from them, has no right to live on that planet. And if that is irrelevant to where he lives, if that doesn't fit, you must acquit. That is the entire defense that they mount up in this particular episode of South Park. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is.
Great, great. What a beautiful set. And I think massive TILs had no clue about more than half of them. So amazing to work them out. And kudos, I think you win this round of Rabbit Fire. Like
Yay.
awesome. Well done. And great fun to set and attempt Rabbit Fire as always. I think let's continue doing more of these. Like it's just so much fun for us.
Absolutely.
I'm sure it'll be the same for the viewers as well.
Absolutely. And please comment your scores down below because I'm sure we gave each other the benefit of some more time and some extra hints. But we want to know how well you did. What do you know? And if you have any other questions on this topic that you would like us to attempt, please comment down below. And we would like to know what other words are eponyms because honestly, I didn't know half of the words that were mentioned here are eponyms. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something new while watching this episode. And saying that, see you guys for the next episode.
Yep. See you next episode. And till then, stay curious.
Stay curious.